Today, we're going to talk about how sleep and hormones work together, why women experience unique challenges, and what you can actually do to support better rest. Welcome. I'm Tierra Duncan, and this channel is all about women's health, from hormones and nutrition to fitness and stress. Sleep is when your body does some of its most important hormonal work. At night, your brain releases melatonin, the sleep hormone, to regulate your circadian rhythm. Deep sleep supports growth hormone release, which helps with recovery and muscle repair. Sleep also regulates cortisol, the stress hormone, and insulin, which keeps blood sugar balanced. For women, there's another layer. Estrogen and progesterone are closely tied to sleep quality. When these fluctuate, like before your period, postpartum, or in perimenopause, it can make sleep harder, creating a cycle of fatigue and hormone disruption. Let's break down sleep across the menstrual cycle. In the follicular phase, day 1 to 14, rising estrogen often boosts energy and can support deeper sleep. Many women feel their best here. During ovulation, the luteinizing hormone surge and high estrogen may make sleep a bit lighter for some, especially if body temperature rises. Within the luteal phase, day 15 to 28, progesterone usually promotes drowsiness. It's sometimes called nature's calming hormone. But if progesterone drops too soon or if estrogen dominates, women often report PMS-related insomnia, night sweats, or restless sleep. During your period, low hormones at menstruation can disturb sleep, especially if cramps or heavy bleeding cause discomfort at night. So if you've ever noticed your sleep feels different week to week, it's not in your head, it's your hormones. Women also face unique sleep challenges across different life stages. In pregnancy, in the first trimester, rising progesterone acts almost like a sedative, which is why many women feel they could nap all day. But as pregnancy progresses, things shift. The growing belly, frequent bathroom trips, restless legs, and even pregnancy-related sleep apnea make it much harder to stay asleep. So it often swings from too sleepy in the beginning to can't stay asleep later on. Then comes the postpartum phase, where sleep deprivation is almost guaranteed. Night feedings, irregular schedules, and stress are a part of it, but hormones play a role too. After birth, both progesterone and estrogen drop sharply, and that hormonal crash makes it harder to get into the deeper, restorative stages of sleep, even when the baby finally rests. Add in elevated cortisol from the stress of a newborn care, and it's a recipe for ongoing exhaustion. Perimenopause and menopause. Later in life, hot flashes, night sweats, and declining progesterone become major drivers of insomnia. Progesterone normally has a calming effect on the brain, so when it leaves, it can feel like the body has lost its natural sleep aid. Combine that with fluctuating estrogen, which affects body temperature, mood regulation, and sleep becomes even more disrupted. In fact, research shows that up to 60% of women report significant sleep issues during this transition. This isn't just about feeling tired, it's about long-term health, since poor sleep at this stage is linked to higher risks of cardiovascular disease, weight gain, and mood disorders. Each stage brings its own sleep hormone puzzle. One of the biggest disruptors of sleep is stress. When you're under stress, your body releases cortisol, the main stress hormone. Cortisol is supposed to peak in the morning to wake you up, then fall at night so you can rest. But when stress is constant, cortisol stays elevated into the evening. That makes it harder to fall asleep. And even if you do, your sleep tends to be lighter and more fragmented. And here's the kicker. When you don't sleep, your body responds as if you're under more stress, pumping out even more cortisol the next day. This creates a vicious cycle. Stress raises cortisol, cortisol disrupts sleep, and poor sleep raises cortisol again. But it doesn't stop there. Elevated cortisol also interferes with other hormone systems. It suppresses your thyroid, which can slow metabolism and make you feel sluggish. It reduces progesterone, which is one reason women under chronic stress often deal with PMS, irregular cycles, or fertility struggles. And it makes your cells less sensitive to insulin, which can lead to blood sugar crashes, cravings, and weight gain around the midsection. So if you ever felt like stress, sleep, mood, and weight are all tangled together, it's because they are. For women, this loop hits especially hard because our reproductive hormones are so sensitive to stress signals. Your body essentially decides survival first, reproduction later. This is why managing stress isn't just about feeling calmer, it's about protecting your hormones and giving your body the ability to rest, recover, and stay in balance. So, what can you do to support sleep and hormonal balance? Keep a consistent bedtime and wake up time to anchor your circadian rhythm. Dim lights and limit screens an hour before bed to support melatonin. Balance blood sugar by avoiding heavy sugar or alcohol at night. Support progesterone naturally with stress management, adequate protein, and magnesium rich foods. Create a cool, dark sleep environment to counter hot flashes or night sweats. And don't underestimate stress reduction. Breathing practices, sunlight exposure, or gentle evening movement can calm the HPA axis and set the stage for better sleep. Sleep isn't just rest, it's hormonal medicine. When women protect their sleep, they protect their cycles, fertility, and long-term health. If this video helped you understand your body better, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend who struggles with sleep. And if you want tools to track your cycle and spot these patterns, check out my free cycle tracking toolkit. I'll link it below. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.